So welcome to the Community Link, Lisa.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So I've got here the Managing Director of the Bugs Group of companies. What is the Bugs Group?
So the Bugs Group, we do yoga and sports for children. So mainly within primary schools and nurseries, we make exercise fun and all-inclusive.
Let me just go back a bit. You say yoga for children. Now, isn't yoga the one where you sit still?
Not quite.
I was going to say, that's a good one for children.
A little bit of meditation, and we do try and keep them still. Yoga it's traditionally, obviously, has been adults. We've been doing it for over 20 years now, and we make it fun. So we use stories, imagination, and adventures, and children act out the story through yoga-inspired moves. So they kind of don't realise they're exercising, but they're getting all the benefits.
And I suppose with so much of them now actually online, it's like just carries on really that bit of, but from gaming to something more useful. Yeah,
we're calling it healthy screen time. Obviously, we can't get away from the fact that we are in a generation of screens. So we're trying to give them some healthy time and encourage them to exercise while on that screen.
Okay. And you teamed up with Gloucester, because you're not based in Gloucester, are you?
No, we're based in South Birmingham. We've teamed up with a number of councils across the UK, including Gloucester, and it's part of their HAF programme, which was all done from Marcus Rashford and his campaigning for free school meals over the holidays. And basically, as part of that holiday activities and food programme, Gloucester Council have funded a certain amount of places for children and families that are eligible for benefit-related free school meals, and they can access YogaBugs from home from now all the way to the end of the Easter holidays, completely free.
And this is via online?
It's online, yeah. So there's hundreds of age-appropriate videos, mindfulness resources. There's also videos for adults as well, so completely for those families, and they can access it if they go to yogabugs.com.
No, the reason I said it's all online, because obviously with COVID and for parents having to homeschool, it came out that a lot of families, because the families you're aiming this are in the lower wage bracket, so might not have access at home. So how do they manage? So
we are finding that a lot of those families do have access. It can be used on a smartphone, a tablet, computer. We also do allocate in quite a lot of the schools around the area as well. But hopefully there'll be enough out there that will be able to access it.
Mike, did you want to ask something?
Yeah, I was just interested really about this sort of how the concept of being able to do this started. You know, how you said it was going 20 years and everything, how that evolved in the beginning. It's a very interesting subject.
Yeah, so the founder, Fenella Linsell, was actually, she always says, inherited a stepson who was dealing with some emotional difficulties of having a stepmom. She was a yoga teacher, and she started to teach him yoga through stories to try and build a relationship with him, and for him to be able to start to deal with his emotions, which worked really well. And from there it developed into teacher training and has just gone worldwide with Singapore and Australia, and it's just gone from there really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say it's amazing what you're doing, because I think as well yoga as like a physical activity is not something that's usually taught to kids. Like I think every other sport, especially in the school system, is kind of done but yoga. And especially since COVID, I don't know, there was like this Yoga with Adrian huge boom on YouTube, and like my mum's always been really into yoga, but I started doing it and like the benefits to it in just mindfulness. But I was just going to ask you a question about the benefits and like what you've seen with the children that you have taught yoga to through those stories and stuff that you were saying.
Yeah, so the benefits are huge. Physically, it's a form of exercise which people don't kind of expect as much, balance, coordination, flexibility, but the emotional benefits are probably the biggest thing. Children that can be taught coping strategies to deal with their emotions. Obviously there's a lot of mental health increase at the moment, especially because of the impact of COVID, and really as young as primary school children are dealing with mental health conditions. So we're helping to give them coping strategies, and we're seeing a difference from them to be able to deal with their emotions, feel calmer, more relaxed, and focus better at school as well.
Do you have to pay for this?
Within the community here, if you have benefit related free school meals, it's completely free. If we deliver it within schools, then we do charge the schools. Yeah.
But the actual parents?
The parents do not have to pay if they're in that bracket. No, it's there funded by Gloucester Council to support them.
And if they're not in that bracket, because obviously all children seem like they would benefit from something like this, even to keep them sit still for 5 minutes. How would those parents fare?
So at the moment, they can access a few of the videos, not the whole platform, but a few of the videos for free on YouTube. Those that are accessing the benefit-related free school meals can access hundreds of videos. The other ones can access YouTube for free at the moment.
But could they register and pay if they wish? Or
not at the moment. It is
stage?
something we're looking to do because we have predominantly been in primary schools delivering. It's only really since COVID that we've developed our virtual platform. So it's something we're looking to do in the future for parents to pay for as well.
And so if someone's listening, because as usual, I never seem to have much time when I come on here. We have to get a petition, need more time for the community link. How do they get in contact? How do people find out more about this?
Yeah, the best way is to go to YogaBugs.com. Our full contact details are on there, and those that want to access the free programme can click on the link from the homepage.
Sorry, do it again. The
www.yogabugs.com.
And that's YogaBugs.com.
And you can also look for YogaBugs on YouTube.
If you don't get the spelling right, you just don't find it. Oh, well, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
And talking to us. And it sounds really an interesting project. And hopefully we'll get a lot of children having benefits and it can get out to the wider community. Because for me personally, from what I'm hearing, I feel it's something for all children,
yeah,
really.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, get them off those games.
Healthy screen time.
Yeah. Thanks again.